You know, the truth is that even when you have franchises, it's still down to the where you source the ingredients from. So for some reason, like I don't know, people I don't really see people rave about Popeyes apart from black people, but the Popeyes here taste actually really fucking good. Like your McDonald's are made completely different in America than our McDonald's. So it's about sourcing the ingredients. It's not just simply about presentation. So our Wendy's, I guess, Wendy's, Popeyes, whatever, just taste better than fucking the American versions. In America, depends on the location, state too for franchises. Like I saw a video.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I saw a video on YouTube where apparently your filet of fish buns have the cheese baked into the bread, and it tastes like shit, like synthetic cheese or something. And the guy was like, "Yeah, this tastes like trash. I'm making my own filet of fish, but the ones here taste fucking lovely." Yeah. I don't eat McDonald's that much, but when I've literally got nothing, nothing nowhere's open, then I get filet of fish. What did you have at Wendy's, Sid? The whole point of these franchises even exist because peeps can't be asked to make it themselves, yeah. So that guy is chatting shit. Like I saw the bun of the filet of fish. It had like a rectangular piece of cheese that was embedded in the bun. Like it's not stuck, separate thing stuck in. It's almost like it's like baked into the brioche bun. And I was like, dude, I never seen this shit before. Yeah, the cheese ain't even real. Yeah. So over here the cheese is real, but there it's not. Did you have a chicken burger or an actual like beef burger? Imitation American cheese. Yeah. Because my motherfuckers are lactose intolerant over there.
I guess.
I forgot what it's called, but it had the mushrooms and Swiss cheese. It was heat, even better than ones at Hardee's. Oh yeah, but what was it? Beef or chicken? Like, what kind of burger was it?
Sure.
Wendy. I haven't been to the Wendy's here in the UK. Beef, okay. Nice, Wendy's. I know you said you're gonna be going back there every week. I know you said. Now that's giving you a boner. You're gonna be going back, mate. But yeah, try the Popeyes. Try the Popeyes. I got short-term addicted. I think 4 days straight I was getting Popeyes and I had to kind of pump the brakes. Hell nah, I ain't no little money for that.
Sure.
Simo's here, mate. My nigga Simo's here. My nigga Kaiser, my nigga Simo, my nigga Sind. Don't get me wrong, I love my big back activities, but it's not a hobby I can afford. Yeah, I don't. How much was your Wendy's meal over there? In your currency, how much was it? I'm guessing it was just like drink, fries, and the burger, right?
I wonder if something happened. Okay.
But it is true though that fucking takeaway is getting so expensive now compared to how it used to be. I remember at least when I was back in uni, a meal would cost like £6. You could get a decent meal for 6, 7, 8 quid. Now you're paying at least 14 pounds for a meal. It was like $13 expensive. Fuck yeah, I'd imagine. But definitely in £8.99, £9 tops. Now it's like 16. Yeah, £14 is crazy. Because nowadays they leave out shit. Like you don't get free dips anymore. They charge like £1.50 for a dip that you would usually give you free back in the day. It's like the cost of like ingredients is getting higher, so they pass on to their customers.
Got it.
Just great.
Long live capitalism, yeah. And dude, wait till Trump's tariffs come in, man. All that exotic food that you like, your Chinese places, your Korean food, your anything with like foreign spices and anything with like foreign ingredients. Dude, expect that to be like double, mate. That's if he's dumb enough to not be dumb enough not to be selective.
Well,
yeah, it's this fucking shit show right now, man.
All right.
But lately, it's shifted for me. I used to hate Trump, but I just don't hate him. He'll be gone in 4 years, but fucking Elon Musk, I hate this guy. I fucking hate Elon Musk right now. He's such a narcissist. Like, he's so gassed up on his own hype right now.
that sounds right up Shion's alley.
He decided to demonetize accounts on Christmas. He demonetized his biggest critics on Twitter on Christmas altogether, all within the last about 5 days. He's either unverified and demonetized about 6 or 7 accounts of his biggest critics. He is a giant man-child with a fucking giant ego. Fucking hate him. Fucking hate that guy. We won't have to see Trump after 4 years. He's gone. But Elon, fuck that guy. Rio is a case study of what it's like to give a 10-year-old infinite money. Glitch here. Fucking hate that guy. And just lately, everyone decided to suck his dick. I remember a lot of the right wingers hated Elon. They hated Elon. He wasn't even that much of an open left-wing person, but generally speaking, they hated him. They hate him. Now they just suck his dick like 24/7 now. He ain't gonna get us to Mars, mate. He ain't gonna get people to Mars. It's a fucking pipe dream, mate. It's a fucking pipe dream.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
It's a vanity project. Everything he's doing about getting us to Mars and colonization and stuff. We can't even manage money, budgets and money for the essential services here. We're totally suck Elon's dick or Bill Gates' dick first. I think he'd suck both of their dicks. It's like we can't get essentials, right? There's no way we can get vanity shit like reusable heat shields, so we can reuse the heat shields. Bullshit like that. Like, it's bullshit. It's all in sci-fi. It's all stuck in sci-fi fiction. You remember fucking 70 years ago where we imagined we'd be in 2020, where we're not there. We always overestimate what we could do, and every time we reach those milestones, we fall short, guys. Like they were predicting hovering cars by fucking 2010. I remember, like in terms of like movies and fiction, and not just like airy fairy fiction, but ones that were prided themselves of being like scientifically accurate. If the trajectory goes right and humanity does this by this day, sex with robots this year. As long as humans are the problem, the human issue, the human cancer, the human disease, as long as that exists, these things are never gonna happen, like. I know someone who impregnated a robot. Oh, Lord. Within the theories they be saying about Elon going to be expel all the undesirables into space and let them die. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he lives that long. But he won't live. One, he won't live that long. Two, he'll never colonize Mars in his lifetime. I could be dead before him, but I'll keep that bet, guys. I'll keep that bet. He'll never colonize Mars in his lifetime, and he knows that. Because how be impregnate robot. That's what Blade Runner 2040. That's what Blade Runner 2049 was about. Human impregnating a robot, a replicant. Oh man. Let's see. Would Moy hate Elon if he creates a prosthetic finger for him? Dude, I don't need prosthetic finger. But then prosthetic fingers already exist that Elon's can't take credit for. Let's be horny for Git since 2015. Was that Cyborg Booty? Cyborg Booty. Cyborg Booty. Robotussy. Yeah, but this version would have paused that secret loop. Oh man. Game over for the human race, mate.
Somebody's asking for help. Hopefully it's nothing that'll
Stabbers. LM1s. Fuck Elon. Fuck Elon. We've seen the harmful effects of autism in grown people. It's no clearer than the stuff we see every day in Elon Musk, man.
Yes.
He's a pro elite Diablo player. He's a fucking weeb. He's a autist. He's a man-child. He holds grudges. Dude, you're the richest man in the world holding grudges. You control the flavor of the lube from the Elon app. Bloody hell, man. I don't have to worry about lube. The woman has to worry about what flavor the lube. Buybacks. Pro elite Diablo player.
Ah! How?
They have God complex, man. The more you see these people rant on Twitter, like Andrew Tate and Elon, the more you know they've got brain worms, like they've got mental illness. Yeah, they're doing fireworks in my area. With a man, with a woman, my finger up the bum. God, I missed this. We've been holding down the fort, guys, while you've been away. We've been holding down the bum sex production committee while you've been away, Kaiser.
Hey.
Now the Kaiser's back. We don't gotta worry about that shit no more. Spontaneous combustion pump sex. Toward it. Considering how frantic like politically 2024 has been. I'm shocked Tony's been so fucking quiet, man. Tony ain't said nothing. He's given up. I think he's given up. Bum Sex Productions.
Got it. Yes.
We produce nothing because Bum Sex Productions produces nothing. Tony Bestman Kamala lost. I think Tony even refuses to like tweets anymore in case he feels he's getting judged or scoped. Check your Discord after Strom.
Huh?
We used to scope his likes, but now we can't even do that. He doesn't even do that now. He's probably gone fucked off to Blue Sky. Gone to his happy place.
Hey.
Why are we humoring this old man?
Yes.
I think he just gave up caring about politics. he likes to pretend he doesn't, but he cares a lot. Tony is rabid. I'm sure he's on some forum somewhere, some Democrat forum or something, explaining why Kamala lost. Gave up pretending to be right, yeah. It's like me and Rick want. America is on a downward slope. It's burning, but it's not burning fast enough. I want the decline to be big and epic and chaotic, like to the point where America gets in civil war and splits. All the right wingers go to their own little fucking corner of America. All the left wingers, fucking go to Florida or California, where the fuck is. We need that fucking civil war right now, mate. I'm tired of all this false flags attack. The intelligence agencies letting some lunatic go out and do something so that they can slowly shift the politics right or left whenever they fucking feel like. Fuck that shit. Just have the civil war now. Split America. Just do it. It's too slow. It's painful and slow, and like, not just anyone who stays out of politics at this point. Existing is inherently political. Yes, and exactly, you can't exist without being political nowadays. You can be an illegal immigrant, you're politicized. You can be a legal migrant, you're politicized. You can be brown, you're politicized. Black, politicized. Muslim, Jew, Indian. Like, someone's always gonna find a fucking axe to grind. White, you're politicized. This is why whites are so worried right now. They feel like they're getting replaced by brown people, and you think this is just an online internet thing. There are people who I know who are just normal white dudes, Welsh people, Scottish people that I know from real life or used to know, and I'm still in touch with, that are worried that they're gonna be replaced by brown people. They start to listen to people like Farage and Reform and Tommy Robinson and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, are you fucking stupid? You're talking about a plot out of a sci-fi movie. Like, there's aliens coming to replace you, and snitch on your neighbor and don't trust your neighbor, and everyone is sus. It's like, this is no way to live. When I walk out the house, I'm not worried a white man or a black man or a fucking Jewish person is gonna stab me in the back, or a Jew move down the road, or a black person move down the road. They eventually, brown people reproduce more because they can financially afford it. Yeah. And Elon's constantly reminding them that they're going to go extinct. He keeps showing Japan's population decline and equating it with the decline of white. Whoa. Look at Kanye. Yeah, we definitely, brown people tend to have more kids, 2-3 kids minimum, whereas white couples, they tend to only have 1 kid. Yeah, look at India, huge population. The thing is that we have the odds in our favor. The odds of 4 children, no matter how impoverished you are, going on to get educated, because we do place emphasis on education. Like, we do place emphasis, so at least one of your kids is going to graduate and get a decent job that will support his family, and they'll contribute to the economy. It's the odds, right? If white people aren't having kids, they're reducing their odds of one kid going on to flourish. It's like what Darwinism, right? Or like social Darwinism. Where are these? There it is. Good.
We finally made it.
It says you to adopt the East Asian sweat gland gene style. Yeah. Anything fragrant, it says it comes out 10,000 times 10,000 stinky and sweat. Yeah, it does. They're so pungent, right? The spices that we eat, and it almost affects us on a, like they say turmeric is good for bones and stuff. Like it goes deep. It goes deep. We end up stinking. I can smell a South Indian H1B fuck from a mile away. They eat Indian food for breakfast. The average person has breakfast. Like cornflakes, toast. They have the fucking curry for breakfast. So you're always gonna smell them in the morning.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
You're mine! Be still! We've turned the tables on it.
There are still more left.
Right, no time to hold back.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
Mirage!
The waters of creation magic. Feel.
Raining slash!
Get on in there with the others.
Do it!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
I can't help but thinking about that old factory ethics research. I never heard of it. They love fried crab to flavor the spices.
Let's dispose of the trash.
It's over! Come on! Try harder!
By the power of water. If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Dazzle!
Lightning orb.
Mirage!
Oh, for goodness sake.
Here I go. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this. Deus Roar! Searing Flame! Reload! Lightning Orb! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
In here!
It's
I'm
over.
all stocked up!
Start up!
I'll be ready!
Here I come! You're finished!
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm not done!
I'll smash you!
More for the damage! Flame of
I'm not
Fury!
done!
Eat this! Burning
Start up!
Sun! Hurricane! 1 at a time! Eagle Fly!
You're finished!
I'm impressed.
Here I come! Be still!
Here I
Mirage!
go! Not on my watch!
Dragon Form!
Eat this! Oh,
Let you all down.
Sleep
Stay
now.
away from my friends!
I'll be saving you. I'll bring you back
Escape!
from death to death.
Dazzle!
More
Mirage!
from resuscitation.
Raining Ka!
Will this help?
Try harder!
This one's mine.
Frostbite!
In the wind!
Eat
Here's
this!
a Helios!
I'll run you through!
Dazzle! You're on!
Eagle Dawn!
Amazing.
Oh, I'm ready for this one.
No! It can't end here!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Here goes!
on!
In the wind!
Talon Hurricane!
Healing circle!
There
I'll
you
be
go.
saving this one.
Like me again.
One more! Mega ray!
You'll pay for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss. Tough fights are better left unfought.
Playing this shark character. How he was tripping, guys. You know, he fixed up. He's working today, but tomorrow he'll play Toshi. But he was basically trolling us, Gio was, yesterday, and he was pissing everyone off. Yeah, it's basically about how smell surprising dictates a lot of the structure of politics modern society. It's so true. It's the main thing that people use to justify the racism towards Indians. Laughing like a lunatic, yeah. Desi Indians are no hygienic. They're never taught. Growing up, they're glow stick. They don't wear deodorant and think they're superior race when it comes to Western countries. Yeah. It was partly funny until he started spoiling the fun. That's where he crossed the line, I think. Why they do that? Why they do that? Why they do that? Rats.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Why they do that? Indeed needs to be restructured. Shouldn't be one country, yeah. Toshi, did you ever know any stinky people in your childhood, in school? Did you ever know any people? I never knew people were stinky. I think people were too self-conscious, but I think I might have known one or two kids like that.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danins and Renans getting along.
It's
You
not a
never
problem
know.
with Indians in the
It
UK.
could all be an
Look at
act on
y'all's
orders
picture,
from the
Gio getting
Renans.
his ass belted by Mackenzie. I
To
think they
what
can.
end? It would be an incredible amount
Be
of effort
acclimated.
just to fool us.
Yeah.
Let's check out
And they
more
don't
cities.
sweat as much in our
There's
climate,
probably
guys.
places we haven't seen
That's
yet.
also a thing. They don't sweat as much. What's that over there? I be stinky as fuck and I'm sad enough. Nah, I can't be saying that, mate. Majority of Indians, Texas, Dallas are H1B, South Indians, Telugu. Okay.
He's working in the quarry today. So is mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
And most of them
Like
don't
Danins
get
are
acclimated.
working
Like you
in
say,
the
they don't
quarry.
get acclimated. They treat
So
like back
do
home.
any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
They just hate to make money.
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldam Menancia
I
harvests
don't even can't
Earth's
speak English
astral
properly. I had
energy.
6-figure jobs.
It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
The boys, they know
Stay
they can
sharp.
stay in the
We're
country
going
now, so
in.
don't care what they do while here. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not
Yeah,
feeling
that
well
makes
today.
sense.
Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's
I mean,
terrible.
Polish people are like
Let's
that
not
here
try
in
not
the
to strain
UK.
yourself.
When I
I'll
think
let the
about it.
others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
They send money home and they probably end up going back anyway, so don't care. They could create their own little ghettos, their own little for us, by us mentality. It's about respect, right? This is what white people want. White people keep saying, when they come to our country, we want them to respect us, not live like they're on the fringes. That's why I rarely ever hold against people who smoke beyond the time when my nose wants to jump off my face. Same thing happened in Canada. The settled puns hate the Indian students fucking around, screwing up the image. Yeah.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Because it ain't slavery, mate. It ain't slavery. Something else, mate.
Halt!
Oh shit, the cake is here. The Christmas cake arrived late.
I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldam Menancia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard.
My Christmas cake arrived late.
So you're saying the Lord of Eldam Menancia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All
Dude, forget Dohalim's
We'll
ass,
your
mate.
lord.
We need
Very well.
to get you over
I
to the
shall
light
return
side.
and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
There it is. There's the cake, mate.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
Cinder, will you ever fuck
A
him off
quarry
before you die?
manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
Dilf, you mean, Cinder? As Kaiser? Dilf.
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Simmer finally speaking.
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day. Just with a different coat of paint.
I
I think
guess it
Sin
can
would
change
fuck
people's
Geo's ass.
attitudes if they can at
Dude,
least serve someone
do
they
not let me
respect.
picture that,
But
Toshi.
they're still being
Don't make me
deceived.
picture that,
It's
man.
obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty
I
really
think,
did
still
seem to be
think there's
genuine.
there's
But
hope
on the
for
other
Sin.
hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Sind, I won't give up on you. I know you've given up on yourself, Sind, but I ain't gonna give up on you, mate. I'll make door for you, fam, every day. Every day, fam. My nigga Sind.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
That would only be a relationship of convenience, Sind and Tanya, to get the green card to get me.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Morel.
That's
All I'm saying
that came
is
out of
we
the blue. Well,
shouldn't
let me know
jump
when
to
you got 3 weeks
assumptions about
holiday.
these people
Need to go hike
until we know
the Everest
more about
Base
the
Camp.
situation.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I don't think I
just
ever
don't
get
get
3
it.
weeks holiday. I think 2 weeks is the most I can bank up. But I haven't holidayed in a while, so I just take days off on random
I guess
days
that
of the year.
towering structure at the
2
center
weeks
is
is
the
probably
palace.
the absolute max.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of...
I mean, if she really needs dick, I'd do it for her. But I don't think she'll ever want it from me. Our relationship is more intimate than... So you mean like
Danger.
brother and sister?
We're
Wait.
inside
More
regardless.
intimate than sex. It sounds like you're like related almost. What the fuck, Sid? Tanya don't speak to us no more, man. What's going on? I get not wanting to share intimate details about your life, but she don't even talk no more. She don't even come and enjoy the games and the streams no more, Sid. You gotta ask her that, man. Oh yeah, right. The oxygen. Sorry, the lack of oxygen. I mean, I'll let you know, but I can't promise. I don't know if I'll be able to give you any firm dates. But if I do, I'll
What's
let you know.
this doing here?
It's 18k feet. Okay. We're not siblings and we don't see each other as such. Remember, we hate our families. Okay. So that's more intimate than... Take Omega, Kaiser, and Geo. Take Omega and Geo. Goddamn.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say?
Dohalim.
You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have
This guy's
heard
kind of
in
like
Mencia
Denzel Washington's
suffering,
character from
not joy to
Gladiator.
its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword,
Oh shit. Yeah, put her in her place, mate. Put this wretch in her
I
place, mate.
commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Dude, he's got some sick fighting abilities.
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
Where's Dohalim's queen, Sint? Would you like him because he might be gay-coded? Sinduli, man. He was the most fun character to use
That's
during my
what you get for
gameplay.
being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Dude, she sus me. She sus me. Forgot how awkward the dialogue in this game was. Yes, it's Japanese. The Japanese just don't know how to write dialogue, mate. The localizations, God bless their hearts, tried their best, but you never know, mate. Gameplay carries so hard, yeah. Baker finished this game, right?
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the
This
crown
upgrade,
contest?
right? To
This
indentured
doesn't exactly
servants.
make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menencia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
It's because he's gay, right? What the fuck? Oh, he is gay. Sorry. What is going on, Sint? Yeah, no wonder he loved Dohalim, mate. He's Sint-coded. He was the only brown boy in the choir, mate. The only darkie in the choir.
Stop this! Please, it's over! Stop!
A bit dramatic for this training equipment. A dude, he said the racial slur to him because he was the only brown dude in the choir, mate, and they got into a fight.
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
Dude, he isn't even cut. Okay, what's the context for this?
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
Toshi, where you at, mate?
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you... So you're the blazing sword of Colaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
You managed to make Law a better character with those glasses. Yeah, that's Trollface. Trollface greatness. God, I love JRPGs when they do this. Just lock you out of all these enticing areas. I don't understand humanity sometimes. Neither do I, man. But there's so many of us. We forget. There's so many of us. And we can't all be the same. Even if you wish we could. We ain't all gonna be the same. Toshi, where you at, mate? Why would you want the same tallness? I don't know, maybe tallness serve their purpose. Like in the grand scheme, maybe they serve their purpose. Oh, you're unique, alright, Sid. You're unique, alright. Dude, we're in Hogwarts Academy. Yay. Dude, they're making a sequel to Hogwarts Academy. Love it. Love all the liberal tears, mate. Hogwarts. Trans main character incoming.
So what is Mahag Sar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana.
Nakakita
From the
niya.
sound of it, Kelzalik had some dealings with them.
Nakakita ni Gemi Toshi.
I think Kuro's hungry.
Funny.
Them Sikhs celebrate Nagarkita.
I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
My sing-a-ding-a-ling. Sing-a-ding-a-ling. Jordamus. Jordamus. So far, I'm not gonna lie, the side quests are better written than many story and Trails of Daybreak. What, in this game? Dude, I don't doubt it. Honestly, after playing this game, I'm thinking, holy shit, Japan has just ripped off a bunch of shit from this game and made it worse. A whole lot worse. Trails of the Daybreak, okay. Dude, everyone was raving about how good that game is. You're finding more and more reasons to hate it. People said that Trails of the Daybreak was like a return to form, mate. Ryan, how's your mouth feeling after the removal? By the way, I didn't ask. Trails of the Daybreak certainly not returned to form in any way. Certainly a lot more woke Trails, for lack of a better term. Really, Japan has to bend over for the liberals. liberal gamers over here. I would have liked to hear Ryan's voice with his mouth numb, see if it sounds different. It would be just like a more slurred, deeper version of Ryan. I'm feeling some light pain and swelling, but nothing bad at the moment. We'll see how it is tomorrow. Yeah. Next day is always worse, yeah. As the numbing wears off. Bro, Jibril himself can descend from the throne. Throne to tell me to pay all that money to exercise our slow. Street of smoothies, maybe not to hike to base camp. Are you dying, guys, or something? Do you have like a list of like 10 things you need to do before you die, guys? I've been getting that feeling lately. That your time is short or something. I think he knocked off like 4 or 5 off his list already. He went skydiving. Did he? He went skydiving a couple of months ago. About to grab some. Kaiser just wants to feel something. He doesn't feel anything. Like he's numb. So he needs to feel something. Some excitement. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I remember him saying it was overrated. He's been on too many roller coasters, I think the guys have said. He's been on too many roller coasters to enjoy skydiving. Bought $99 pass for another go. Oh shit, nice. Better view. Probably skyline Florida. You should read Umaneko before you die. Add to the list. Dude, you guys really you and Cunning really hype Umaneko. And I just don't believe it, mate. I don't believe anything's that good. Why spend hours reading a book? Imagine it's just when you can experience it in real life. Oh, man, I love these conversations. Okay, yeah, I won't put you in the same sentence as a Zionist. It's all good, mate, all good. Ding 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 ding. Got some storms. Dreamers is for things you can't experience in real life. Toshi, sleepy, Dude, you'd be up for like 3 hours while streaming Marvel Rivals, mate. What that? Dude, I just need to give my finger and my hand a fucking break from this multiplayer game, this Rivals. Otherwise, this sore finger's gonna get worse. It's fucking swollen, mate. Of all that trigger pressing, mate. Dude, if there's a reason why I don't play multiplayer games, COD, Fortnite, all this stuff. My hands just can't take it no more, like they did when I was a kid. Gotta give that shit a break. No, it's just sore and swollen because I've been pressing the trigger too frantically, man. No, all Indians are doctors.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I mean, there aren't many games like that. Competitive, I mean. Competitive multiplayer. I detect my nigga Hoodle. Dude, that sounds like Geo. That sounds like Geo. I swear that sounds like Geo. Bro. Let's give. Yeah, boy. Right, we need to start up Fall Guys so I can mop the floor with you guys again. It's been a while. Yeah, Fall Guys.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Fall Guys. You dropped your crown king, or maybe Jackbox that rank and Google all the answers again. You dropped your crown king. I'll jump you if you ever want to, Send. I'll really enjoy it. I'll jump if you ever want to. Google the shit when you have LLMS. Yeah, we don't have enough people alive. I don't think you're gonna get. Baker used to come, Jackbox, sometimes Simo, Dald. I managed to get 6 people, 5-6 people onto Rivals, but that's because Rivals is addictive. I don't think we'll get that many for Jackbox. This is why it's better to hike to Everest Base Camp and live stream. The guys have been a salesman today, mate. Package tour, mate.
What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books.
Package tour discount.
Not just Renin books either. There are tons of Danon ones too.
Rinla, get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Why can't you, like, book me a nice trip to the Maldives? The Maldives, you get me? You never know, you might find a nice guy in the Maldives. You might find a soulmate in the Maldives. Is he gonna find his soulmate on Everest? If Kaiser is Sin gonna find his DILF on Everest? Reporting Kaiser, this user is trying to get me to exercise and I don't like it. Click send. After the dopamine rush and the weight loss from Sin's first hike, begging for more. Okay. Dude, what is Ozempic anyway? I keep hearing that they're just Ozempic, some medicine, some med they give for weight loss in America. They're literally giving it away. You can strengthen your dick muscle using it as ice axe. Like people can eat whatever the fuck they want and just eat Ozempic and you'll be sorted. That's not a productive way of like telling people to lose weight. It's really meant to be for type 2 diabetes. Okay, like Victoza. Okay. But they found it can cause weight loss too. Okay. Does it reduce appetite or something? I know diabetics have a hard time keeping away from sweet foods. You almost had me with the dick muscle argument.
What's this thing?
Suppresses appetite and other metabolic shits. Okay. Ozempic. Once again, peeps stop. Let's pile it back on. Yeah. They have rebound effect. It has almost like a rebound effect on appetite. Your body's natural appetite comes back and you're like, fuck. Unless you have real health risks due to your weight, it does not seem worth it. Increased risk of cancer with Ozempic. It's an easy way to lose weight without exercising. Yeah. Why is there no easy way to lose weight?
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
An Elder Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Cinder just saw your commission. Is that to Spec? Is that a character from your fantasy thing? I just saw your commission pick. Did you tell the person that this is I want the character to have this? That looks sick. I'm not going. Wait. One sec. That's a good commission, man. You got your money's worth out of that one. Yeah, this is the main character, Cinderella Ellie, also nice.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal. But he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting in
5-hour commie is
He's
fucking
attempting to keep
crazy.
some distance between himself
Crazy,
and everyone
Sid.
else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do
That's
then?
crazy.
Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I mean, maybe
I'm not
Kaz is
entirely
right.
sure.
A fucking
For
a
now,
5-hour
I think it'd be best
flight,
for us to
a
rest
5
a
to 8
bit
hour flight would be
and think
better than
about our
that.
options.
To the Everest, from where you are, might be better. Yeah, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy. 5-hour commute. That's so much wasted time. So much wasted time.
Yes.
Traffic's 2 hours and a half going and 2.5 hours coming back. Oh, okay. I don't wanna kill myself for no reason. Mo. Yeah, true. Somebody need to buy a second-hand van to live in. Save on rent and travel cost. Yeah, like a camper van or something. Park it next to work.
Right.
No way.
Talking of 5 hours, even the characters are shocked at your travel time, Sid. Guys, honestly, at this point, might as well. That's what a lot of people do in the US.
I don't believe this.
Done a lot of days I don't want to leave the house at night. Can easily get a few thousand steps.
Great. Very nice. What?
I guess...
Law.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that... Oh, this is bad. Real bad.
Ah!
how many hours does that take? I also want to sit on my laptop and do stuff. I also take a long time showering.
Just great.
You're gonna have to give up a lot of your comforts. But I think the convenience might be better for your mental health.
Yes.
Beef stew.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
That ain't sauce, mate. That's some other white shit, mate. My nigga Sinduli. My nigga Sinduli. My nigga Sinduli. Much as you can without impacting your schedule and go from there. You can always find ways to add more time as you go. Make sure you have comfortable wireless headsets, earbuds. What the cuss it doing? 2 minutes.
I won't forgive you! Excited! I'm only getting started! There! It's over! How's this? Mega Ray! I'm ready! Got you! Mega Ray! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Excited! You're mine! I'll bring you back from death to... I'm only getting started! Excited! I'm only getting started! Where are you going? Here I go! You're mine! Mega Ray! It's over! Mega Ray! Here I go! It's over! Here I go! It's over! Go! Mega Ray! Here I go! It's over! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! Primed and ready! It's over! Where are you going? There! You're mine! Mega Ray! It's over! There! I'm only getting started!
What is she doing?
Take it! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! You're mine! Mega Ray! Take it! It's over! Mega
Found a nice lesbo girl. Literally have an arranged marriage. I consider Lavender marriage.
I won't forgive you! Mega Ray! There! I'm only getting started! Here I go! I'm only getting started! Huh. You're mine! Mega Ray! Huh. Think again! Now! And again! Mega Ray! Excited! I'm only getting started! Here I go! I'm only getting started! Excited! Huh. Huh. Take it! Primed and ready! I never miss! Mega Ray! There! You're mine! Take it! I'm only getting started! Take it! You're mine! Mega Ray! There! I'm only getting started! Take it! I'm only getting started! There! You're mine! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! It's over! Mega Ray! Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! This one's mine! Where are you going? There! It's over! Mega Ray! Take it! I'm only getting started! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! I'm only getting started! Mega Ray! Who wants to die next? Take it! You let the marksman handle this! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Look, when I meet people, it's not easy for me. I don't hang out or visit places where a lesbian might hang out, and I wouldn't know because because everyone is DL here, and I need to spend time with them and trust them first. I'm not trying to make excuses, but the logistics of it are really just they're fucked. It doesn't have to be Lesbo. She can have another lover. I mean, honestly, Sint, I know it's tough, but like the way who you are is basically getting in the way of your life. Is there any way you can just change who you are? Sint? This is what I say about trans people. Trans people say that coming out is like the most liberating thing ever, but then they spend the next 7 years complaining and being angry. And then I have to think to myself, did anything you do make you happier? You just made your life harder, and you hate your life even more than you did before you came out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean to be insensitive, but I mean, they all complain even to 10 times harder after they change. It's like they're so naive that they think, oh shit, the world just changed around me now that I came out. The world's gonna change around me, it's gonna bend to my will, and it's just not gonna bend to your will. So these suggestions guys are making would normally be laughable to me, but it's like he's trying to offer you a solution to your distinct particular problem, and it's just kind of fucked. Like, and even you realize how fucked up it is. Like, you gave the best answer. Now, there's girls out there with traditional parents forcing them to get an arranged marriage, but they have a BF that their parents won't accept. Yeah. So Sin can marry one of them. Yeah. If Sin's still a good boy. Sin's still a good boy. You can bring him home to the... Sin keeps options open. Good boy, Sin. She would know Sin gay, and he would know...
Stay sharp.
And
We're
he would
going
know
in.
she fucked another man's cock. Okay, yeah, that's true. Convenience, right? I mean, you're absolutely right. Me being who I am is what's making my life difficult. But I'd rather have difficulty rather than keep acting to lower the difficulty. I don't expect you to understand, but acting is actually so exhausting. Now, I understand. Like, on paper, I understand. I don't understand, like, from your mindset. I can imagine being untrue to yourself would be the most frustrating thing. But I think you have to liberate yourself. The only way you liberate yourself from this issue is to liberate yourself financially. Definitely liberate yourself financially. I think LGBT people don't realize that LGBT, you won't get, you know this, and I'm not saying you, but LGBT people will not get handouts given to them for their life choices. It will be like tomorrow going, okay, I come out as this, now everyone give me money, help me, I need charity, because it's like saying that you've downgraded your lifestyle almost. That look at me, I've made myself more impoverished. Give me handouts. It doesn't work like that. So I know Sin understands this. Like I know he understands this. So I think, I guess, independence, liberating yourself and finding independence is the key.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
And you shouldn't equate your freedom to your parents being alive either. Them being alive and emotionally blackmailing you is not. You can still liberate yourself financially, and them still be alive. Sin probably trying to get back, gain power as parent by not following their orders, and then they'll be dead soon. Yeah, exactly. But for Sin, I'm like, don't wait around for your parents to be 6 foot under, and just attach his independence to them. It's nothing to do with them. He should get financially independent as quickly as possible. So he can, like, move out or move where he wants, whatever it is. I guess he doesn't want to break their hearts. So while they're alive, he'll do what they say, and then the minute they're gone, he'll be like, okay, now it's my time to live my life now. But you can't like I said, like cripple cock by the time the parents are dead. So it's like, you gotta do it now. Even if that means breaking hearts, and I personally don't recommend this, Sind, but I'm just being pragmatic here, Sind. I'll still do dua for Sind, hoping that maybe he'll see the light. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I think that's what you should focus on then, Sind. Yeah, that's what I mean, Sind. As long as you're tied to them financially, you can't get out of this situation. You can't live your life on your terms. You know what I mean? Do what Philip Schofield did. He was married for 24 years, had 2 kids, then he just fucking came out as gay and he just divorced. Where do I go? Stay at the inn and visit. Do you know any of these DL places? I think that's where we're going with this. You say there's DL places where you're living, in the country you live in, Sind. Do you know any DL places like this? Your parents must already have a list.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay?
Have a
still don't know
marriage
how
or
safe this
convenience,
place really is.
Sind. That's what they're saying. Gay people marry women. Gay men marry women to keep up appearances.
Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they
And the
slipped
women
something
don't
into
have
our
to physically
food,
be
do you?
attracted to you. It's just a marriage
That must be
convenience.
it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
I know you don't want to ruin their honor,
Oh,
so it's
I can
fair.
myself
That's
something
fair.
Later.
You missed out.
You don't want to ruin
That was some
their
mighty
rep
fancy
and
grub
whatever
they
it is. I
served
get it.
yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too?
That's why
Are
you should have a
crazy?
fake marriage, like a marriage convenience.
What's the big
then.
deal? Shion ate
So
it
they
too,
can tell
remember?
people you're married to a
And we
woman.
both tried the same
And
stuff.
you don't necessarily have to live out.
Maybe they laced it with poison that's only
heterosexual
harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
I mean, your country will never understand your position, Sind. You can't bend society around what you are, Sind.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
At least you can have a pretense which actually gives you income and gives you freedom. This is something the LGBT need to realize. You will never get your society to bend around you. It's not just religious people. You won't get the fucking anti-woke mob, but you won't get people, just the people that you interact with to bend around. So you have to do the best with what you got. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. But like Kaiser says, the only solution is to get married to a woman who can financially support. A dual income will be great. You'll be able to support yourself financially with her income. She won't be married to you for physicality or sex and whatever it is, because she needs to keep up appearances, right? Show her parents that she's married. You need to show your parents you're married. Both parents are happy, and you live your life financially independent and the way you want. You know what I mean? Just as long as you and that woman are on the same terms, you're committed to it and you're on the same wavelength. They could be a roommate, a flatmate. You can treat them like a roommate, flatmate. If you doubled your income, how long would it take to pay off your debt? Follow the black cat. Where is the black cat?
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know.
No, he's talking about women who keep a BF on the side, right? because they don't like the
so adorable.
don't like the men that they're married to. But let's just simplify it. Just make it a marriage a convenience. You guys get to have a dual income that will support each other. They could be sham marriage to you and do what they want. You do what you want, but keep up the appearance of marriage. Just you got to make sure that the woman that you get into this contract with is on the same page. He won't be able to find a girl. Okay, he won't be able to find a girl like that. I mean, you exist. What's the chances that you'll be able to that girls like that exist who have to keep their second life hidden?
We don't want to lose it.
Second option is marry a girl from his parents'
Whoever
list.
came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
Okay. So what should I ask her? Do you have a guy you're fucking on the side? Then she'll ask why you're okay with it. No.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase,
after you told me, like this is me talking now, not me trying to be pragmatic. And after you told me the experience you had that made you think you were gay, I think a big wrong has been done to you, man. A big wrong has been done to you. You had this fucked up experience as a kid, and it fucked you up. And it's just you've been so insulated, like in society in general, that there's been no way for you to have other experiences, to see the other side, like a healthy sexual heterosexual relationship. The only sexual encounter you've technically had is just some fucked up your dick getting sucked by some kid in a fucking playground, and that's it. It fucked you up for life. And it's like your own lifestyle where it's like you don't like people, you don't hang around people, you don't hang around. You've never tasted the other side. You gotta be informed to make a choice. You've never had a choice, and then plus it's all and then it's going down the rabbit hole of like yaoi stuff, and like it fucked you up for life, man. That experience as a kid. It's wrong's been done to you, man. But I don't think you see it that way. And nobody's saying that what's done is done, and
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. But I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls. But now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, but to discount that experience you had, which I know is a lot of LGBT people do, they discount this pivotal formative experience they had as a kid that a kid should not have. A kid should not have that fucking experience. It doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. A kid should not be having that experience, and it fucked you up for life. And now that you're this way and you just take pleasure in being like this, you haven't realized the wrong that was done to you. You just haven't realized it. So now you're like, man, I can't be bothered to make girlfriends, and I never experienced the other side. This is me. You never had a choice. You never had a choice. Isn't there some lesbo gay club in the area? There's plenty in Pakistan. Yeah, there's definitely some in Pakistan. In Nadilo.
Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes.
The way I know this is, if that experience had happened to me, Sin, I could be gay as well. It could have been another way. It's not like it could only be one way with you, Sin. This is what gay people tell themselves. It could only have been one way from me. No, that's not true. I guarantee you, if I had had that experience when I was young, and I was fucked up and insulated, and not a sociable person, and didn't have access to having girl mates, not girlfriends, but girl mates, or those things, and in closed society, I probably would have become gay as well.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Looks like trouble with Capital T! Together, we got this!
Whatever you do, just stay away from the force.
No, I won't give in!
Healing circle.
It's over! What a leap! You're out! I'll take you all on! Not a chance! You're on!
Will this help?
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Dana? Not to a Renin, you don't. This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
What's my nigga Gilead Osborne saying? Sid. What's my nigga Gilead Osborne saying lately? I disagree. I think you'll have intimacy issues, but you wouldn't have been gay. This is like the fourth time we're having this discussion. We're both doubling down on our position, not progressing. I mean, you're not the most impartial, objective person to be looking at this. As an outsider, me, even as a social worker, seeing a kid going through a mature adult experience, an intense adult experience like you went through, is sure to cause issues. Like, you're not objective about this, Sind. I'm sorry. And I'm not even speaking from a religious perspective. I'm speaking as any social worker, any psychologist would say. Sind, what you went through was an extreme adult experience at a young age. To completely discount that, you're not the most objective person to be talking about that. So...
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! You're mine! Be still! You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! It's over! Why'd you hear me?
To stop you dying? Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
No, I'm not saying deviant. I'm saying, like, it became a norm for you, man. That was your norm, and no kid goes to that norm. Even with gays existing, simply existing, and being out there, it's what very rare for a kid to go through a homosexual experience like that. I don't care what the West says, but it's very rare in the school playground for a kid to have a sexual experience like that. I know people say, oh, girls kiss each other. Oh, they talk about cooties and girls are kissing boys, and it seems so wholesome and healthy. I don't see it that way. I don't see that as a wholesome, healthy thing. I don't think that kind of stuff is, even in secular society, frowned against, especially now, where parents are really careful about what the hell is being taught in their schools and shit. And they don't want their kids just like getting pregnant at 14, 15. No kid wants that.
The reason the trees around here are
So it's what you went through, especially in your society, was so extreme because you come from a conservative background.
Get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
It was like a probably enlightening, awakening moment for you. Like, yeah, this is me, my identity. Shouldn't happen that way. There's no way you can say you were gay at 10 years old. Yeah. Some kid thought they were being fucking cheeky and shit. Your association of sexual pleasure came with a male, so your mind was like psychologically fucked up, saying, okay, I associate this pleasure, this feeling, this tingling feeling I'm going through right now with this boy, this male, this person of my own gender, my own sex. I mean, you discount the stuff as I thought you were like an objective scientific person, and you're just completely discounting these experiences because you take because it's a pleasure thing for you. You're letting your pleasure cloud your judgment.
afraid. I just do what I have to.
We can really make weapons with this?
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's over! It's on!
Lightning Kingdom!
Away!
Cover the caster!
You picked the wrong, this one's gonna be tough.
Air thrust!
You're mine!
Lightning attack! Now!
You made quick work of us.
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
These little ones are hard.
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Not at all. The proof is that if I ever go willing to experiment, I'll do it just to drive the final nail in the coffin. I mean, do it. The fact that you haven't and you're the age you are shows me that it is an experience that may make you more informed. I'm not that set in my ways or anything, but at the same time, I'm not gonna specifically seek out that specific kind of girl specifically for that. I guess consider you bi if it makes you feel better. I mean, I can't consider you bi if you've never had that experience. That's what I mean. You're not informed. You can't call yourself bi. It's like atheists saying I don't have proof either way for God or not, but I'm an atheist. Like, you don't really atheist, you're agnostic. But you've been like resigned yourself to I had this experience. I took pleasure in it, but I'm not gonna seek out a girl. I don't know what it feels like to have a wholesome relationship with, like, you know, a woman I can biologically procreate with. Like, it's nature, right? It's animal kingdom. Two males cannot create. Like, it's not. That's why people say unnatural. I know it sounds stigmatizing, right? But it is, like, evolutionarily, and, like, you know, utility-wise, unnatural. You know what I mean? So you have to try it to know. Who knows? You might be bi. Fuck it. Because the experience, you might be bi. But I think people get so up in the fucking emotional part of the argument, they look at the psychological, the scientific aspect of it. When we're talking about religious or stigmatizing, we're talking about the psychological aspects.
Astral energy!
Say no more. That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
Would I experiment with a man to prove I'm not gay? Why would I need to prove? Like, the thing is, I've never had that experience that you had. If I had the experience you had in school, I would definitely try and prove. I try and see from the other's perspective about did my schoolyard experience, but I've never had that experience. I never had it in a man or a boy. I just knew, but just simply by looking, I was attracted to women. You didn't, or you cannot say you were gay when you were 10 years old. You had your dick sucked by a kid in a playground, man. And that's not normal. That's not normal development. That's not a normal way for a kid to develop. You said you had girlfriends when you were young. Were you attracted to boys before you got your dick sucked? Then it all changed for you after you got your fucking dick sucked.
We got the advantage. Look sharp. Lightning fire away.
I mean, this is like the third or fourth time we went, and each time I've actually learned a little bit more about his experiences that he had. So I can only go by the experience he had as a child, mate. So being chronically online in the early pre-work days, you didn't uncover underground groups, peeps in your country. No, but I mean, I knew I was attracted to women just by looking. The boys did not attract me, like just fit, like looking. It wasn't about associating sexual pleasure. It was ingrained in me almost, you could say. I was exposed to boys in the locker room even. I saw boys' dicks in the locker room. It didn't do nothing for me. But you had an extreme psychological experience, man. And this is something any gay person I've talked to a trans person, and they say they're trans. They told me, oh, their dad came out as trans when they were really, really young, and it broke their family apart. It was like a new norm. It became a new norm for them. And so that person was so fucked up and in their head that they started thinking that they were trans. I don't even think this person today would consider them trans, right? I think she was called Bike Princess in the vet server. Honestly, even online, they're probably undercover. But it's like, it's not normal for a kid to have that sort of sexual experience in the playground. It doesn't matter what you are, whether you're straight or gay.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Get toasty! Burn strike! Right, next one.
Already on.
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
Sid also, like, not just talking about the schoolyard stuff. He was kind of, he did online. He did look at like manga and stuff. That was like gay manga, like that kind of stuff as well.
Out of our way! Lightning all raging caffeine! I'm on it! This one's mine! Do it! Now! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
But the thing with Sin's situation is difficult because he is one of those rare exceptions that had that really, like, it's like setting the scenario for testing a hypothesis. He comes from a super ultra conservative background, and he had a very unorthodox, unnatural, like something that you don't expect to have with a kid, with a boy his age. So like at the worst, if I'm wrong, there's no way you could prove it either way. If it didn't or didn't. But I would like to say that, taking my religious hat off, psychologically, and given what Cinder's told me, it did have a fucking huge effect on him. And the way Sin talks, I don't get the feeling that maybe he's 100% fully gay. Maybe he is bi. Maybe he is. But you can't take the pleasure component and the association. At that age, when it's the formative years, it can have a huge impression. The pleasure association, all this stuff. Just like how having your divorce affects a kid, or fucking your dad coming out as trans has an effect on kids. Your dad finding out your dad's a cross-dresser or something, or he's gay. Like it can traumatize kids.
Why are you talking funny?
So I don't think there's either way. Like at the very worst, I don't think either of us can make a case one way or the other. But that's why I believe that psychological, for Sin's case, uniquely, that it was psychological.
Get lost!
Come and face me! It's over!
Raging
Yeah, but looking at pornography is not a natural way of finding if you're gay or not. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I tried to look at porno mags, and I tried to look at hentai. Like that's some natural way of finding out if you're fucking, if you're intimately like, it's a physical in real life act. It's not just about the pleasure stuff. This is what I mean. It's all been pleasure related, like pleasure centers related. Like in terms of a healthy emotional relationship with a woman. He hasn't even had an emotional relationship with a man. Man thinks he's gay. Who's your boyfriend, Sint? What emotional relationship have you had? The boy, you just had your dick sucked and you got pleasure. Right now it's all pleasure for you. Where's this emotional relationship, with healthy emotional relationship you had with a man? You haven't even had that because you just don't like anyone. You don't hang around with anyone. Like, I'm just saying how I see it. How do you even know you're gay if you never even had one fucking boyfriend of a male relationship? You just look at yaoi manga and think, yeah, I'm gay because this gets me off. That's what I mean. This is a very extreme, like, petri dish situation we're talking about, Ryan. We're not talking about the average kid, the kid has. We're talking about very fucking.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'm surrounded!
Here, let me help. I can't
Like,
stay forever.
do you love a man, Sid? Is there a man out there you love? You know what I mean? In prison, men get their dicks sucked off for pleasure. Just remember that, man. They're not gay, and they will never call themselves gay, but they get sucked off for pleasure because they're in such extreme imprisonment. Like, the way you describe your life, Sid, it's like you're in prison. You know what I mean? So you cannot discount these things, man. Like, every time I talk to you, it's like you're living in a prison.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
No, it isn't. Fuck off, mate. Normal state is being bi, man.
Time to finish this! Consuming wildfire!
This is that term people use. They try to find the facts that fit their narrative. The normal state of people is being bi. That's not true. Where would we be as a civilization if that was true? Where would we be in as a civilization if that was true? Maybe it's true now. Maybe it's true now with the declining population. So maybe you're right, but I don't think that was always true. The science is what's true in the past should be true in the future. That's science. What's observable in the past should be observable in the future. So maybe this new phenomena that we're dealing with nowadays, maybe it's true now. But I don't think that was always true. No, bullshit, man. This is the whole, oh, they believe in twin spirits. This is what trans people are saying. Oh, they believed in twin spirits and the hermaphrodite gods, they pagan gods they worshipped. It's bullshit, mate. It's all fucking bullshit, mate. Those are like fringe, fam. Beliefs that didn't endure past the extinction, mate. Sorry to say. They believed in twin spirits and hermaphrodites and, you know, it's all bullshit, man. I still got hope for you, Sind. I still got hope for you, fam. If it takes me my whole lifetime, I got hope for you, mate. And it's not edge of thinking, it's edge of just nonsense, man. It's true that beliefs existed like that, but that doesn't mean to make it scientific fact, mate. You can't bend the facts to fit your narrative, man. Nah, mate. Nah, mate. But this is the problem, man. This is what LGBT... You've fallen for the LGBT Kool-Aid, mate. You've fallen for the LGBT Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. I can empathize with your position. I can, because I acknowledge the psychological component. I acknowledge the psychological abuse that you've been through, the prison that you live in. You're basically living in a prison in your conservative society, and it just does not accept who you are. So you feel like you're living as a prisoner, and that's a very extreme way to live. You're very in your head kind of person. Dude, I get it. I empathize. Depression is real, anxiety is real, dysphoria is fucking real, identity issues is real. I acknowledge your pain, but I don't think you're looking at everything clearly. You're not considering that. Because you act like you're the victim and you've been hard done by. That's basically the similarity, the correlation I've seen with LGBT peeps. That they're 100% hard done by and society's wrong. Like, society's always changed. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can look at it backwards and be like, oh, it's been wrong, it's been right, it's been wrong. You can't, I mean, what do? We believe in democracy, right? We believe in democracy, right? So, and then at the same time, it's like the world won't accept me. The world will, I'm like, if the majority don't accept you, then maybe it's like meet them halfway, mate. Meet them halfway. It's not all about bend to my will, I'm right, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean we don't, Rand? You need to be in a relationship with a boy and a girl, Rand, if you think you're bi, man. See what is real, you know what I mean? Democracy is fake. You can empathize you want, these issues are real. I 100% know they're real issues. And I thank God I don't have these issues. But I do think you have to look at the psychological component. You have to look at that component. I know there are many gay people who never had the experiences that you have, Sid, but I don't think every case is built equally. I don't think every case is built the same. I think you had your particular situation does bear scrutiny because of what you went through. Just like a kid who's been through a messy divorce and their parents come out as gay or their parents come out as trans. It's something worth looking at about how they develop as a person. You can't be selective about these things just because it doesn't fit your fucking narrative, man. You have to be a bit more objective.
Say no more.
But I'm preaching to the converted here. There's like a gazillion, probably the majority of people think the way I do. I'm not saying I'm right, I'm just saying that it's worth thinking about.
Stop memorizing my move! Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
What do you mean bisexuality is the default? If I saw that bisexuality was the default, I'd acknowledge that there may be some truth there, but I don't see bisexuality being the default. Gay people are still a fringe minority, man. And bisexual, I would argue bisexual is even more fringe than like full-on gay people. So I don't know what facts you're dealing with that fits your conclusion. You've been like, what's the red pill version of LGBT? You've been drinking the Kool-Aid online, man. And you admit to being a terminally online person. I don't see it in society. I don't see it with people I've known who are gay. You know what I mean? Colleagues, this, that, and the other. I see bi as even more fringe than gay. In fact, I feel like gay is something worth like acknowledging. You know what I mean? In some way, being gay is acknowledged, but bi is even more fringe than that. So it's not the norm to be there. But we've had this bi conversation before. I've had this conversation with Ryan. I think being bi is something completely different, man. It's cruel, man. Kaiser don't ever see it, man, because they're on at that side of the fence. Because I model for heterosexuality to be the convention, heteronormativity. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're getting to the. You're talking like trans people now, man. Cis, bi, blah 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 blah, man. I was hoping the LGB part, the LG part of the community would not fall for this shit. So he'll find himself once he hikes to Everest Base. Kaiser don't care as long as it's the agenda, the Everest agenda, man. But no, I like these conversations. I like these conversations. I won't see it that way, but I like challenging conversations like this. No, but I just think that because of you being so truthful about your experiences, it's hard for me to completely discount them. If you never told me that, I wouldn't have even questioned it. Sind. So sorry, Sind. Sorry that you trusted me enough to tell me the whole story.
I always... love the sound of hammers banging away.
Nah, sorry, mate. I don't see it that way. I think since you're the person who it affects, you don't want to see it that way because you talk like everyone is wrong and you're right because you're in your head, mate. I'm just an observer, man. I could be having this conversation with anyone. It's just you're the one that's giving me all the variables and all the details and all the experiences you've been through. And as just an outsider to this, because I'm heterosexual, that's the conclusion I'd come to. Maybe where we have the luxury of being the normative, as you say, being the norm. So we don't question our own sexuality that
I've
much.
never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an
But there's probably going to be millions, billions
Not
of
that I'm
people like me
surprised.
that would say the same.
Calaglia's all dry and Cyslodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Dougal?
I'm not fucking bisexual, man.
Huge! Everyone, be careful!
I do believe the man crush is real. Like admiring the good looks of a man. Like that's real, but I'm not sexually attracted to men.
Yeah, I got you.
Watch it. The enemy is over there.
Damn it! I can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. Freeze Lancer! There, go!
Is that Witcher 2, boss?
Here's a healing art. First
I
aid!
really owe you one.
Sighted. I'm only getting started.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Freezing
Smash
storm!
you! I'm on it! I'll run you
Here I
through!
come!
Arrow swarm!
Tackle! Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Here I go. Let the marksman handle this. There! Gravitas field!
Tackle!
Mega ray!
This one!
Not in your dreams, will this work?
Burst!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air healing circle! Firmament render!
Lightning Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
There you go.
Here I go. I'm only getting lightning! Downfall! Take it!
Take this!
It's over!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is silly.
You're mine! You're finished! Stardust! Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix! Dazzle! Rising Phoenix! Try it! Order! My turn! Lightning thrust!
Eat this! Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Enemies incoming!
Rising Phoenix!
Then we'll take them down! That's enough!
Burn!
Go find someone else to pick on!
Here I come! You're finished!
Will this help?
Take it!
Here's
You're
a healing
finished!
art!
Mirage! Dragon Swarm!
Go!
I'm on! You're mine!
Not in your dreams!
It's over!
Here I go!
My turn!
It's over!
Here I come! Be still! Mirage! Lightning this! Dragon Swarm! Here I come! Power Storm! Here I come! Okay, here I go! All pieces! Lightning Slash! You're finished!
Will this help?
Power Storm!
No, not my spider.
I'll bring you back. Dead to this. Resuscitation! Dance in the wind!
Here we go again!
You're mine!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're flattened. Step it up!
Yeah, you got it.
Here I go!
Take it!
I'm only getting...
Dazzle!
Air thrust!
Rise up!
Too much to handle?
Fantastic! Great! Amazing!
Throwing me hot.
I'm
Looks
trying
like
to
this
focus.
one's lost. I was only trying to be nice.
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. No, it's a part of you.
Carve,
Embrace
I'll
it.
finish you here and now!
You're mine! You're
Here I
finished!
go.
Stardust!
Eat this!
You're
Here I
mine!
go.
Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix! It's over!
There, go.
Lightning
I'm
thrust!
only getting started.
Struck!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Come to an end.
Sighted. You're mine.
Be still! Rising
healing
Phoenix!
art.
Dragon Swarm!
First aid.
Now I can let loose!
Here I go. It's over. Don't mind if I do. Will this help? Here's the dance in the wind.
Lightning thrust! You're mine! You're finished!
Owe you one.
Here I go.
Lightning thrust!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Take it. Sighted.
Be still!
Taking too much damage. Dance in the wind. Mine.
Ignite!
Air thrust. Here I go.
Be still!
You're mine.
Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind.
Lock! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
What the fuck?
I think I'm getting stronger.
I hate camping out.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
That's the thing with
Sure it
JRPGs,
does.
man.
It wouldn't try
They'll
to
go
lead
on
us
for
around
100
like
hours,
that if
but you'll
somebody
only
didn't
remember
train it to.
a couple of hours.
I wouldn't know.
of
I've
the
never
big
had one
moments.
myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I don't think any
wonder who
JRPG
they are,
justifies this runtime
I doubt this is Dohalim's
when you think
work.
about it.
Yeah, he has no reason to do
We
this.
play for 100 hours, but you
Although we
only
can't
remember
rule
like
out
2
that
or
it might
3
be one of
big
his
moments.
lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing.
I
Maybe one of them
remember
plucked up the
Trails
courage to go rogue.
Trails
Well,
to
let's head
Zero
further
though
in.
is very
I'd like to
memorable
figure out at least
because it
one
has
of the mysteries of this
bunch of
place.
fucking moments. Bunch of moments. Wazi being a priest, fucking Bear Grimwood being the killer, the Bear Grim lawyer, the twist with the Croy family. Dude, it was like back-to-back memorable moments in the last third of that game. That definitely justified this runtime because there was so much in that game. Honestly, doesn't stop at JRPGs either. Many J stuff, yeah. Yakuza franchise is another example.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen, when do you find the time to train?
I'm not gonna lie, I do
brought this
remember a
on all
lot
of a
of
sudden?
Naruto.
It's just, even without the
pre-time
blazing
skip.
sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right?
That's
But I
nostalgia though.
never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zoogles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it
Yeah,
looks.
it's so thorough.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renin soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by,
true.
doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other,
But in my opinion,
right?
still Dungeons & Dragons
It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start
Too
what?
much setup. I agree.
My new training
FF7
regimen, of
Rebirth
course.
is just like that.
And what better way to kick it off than push-ups?
The build-up never
One,
justifies the payoff.
3, 4.
I admire your
The only game that
enthusiasm.
actually has
Just don't overdo it, okay?
justified it is
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can
Dragon
get.
Quest games, DQ11, those kind of games.
Night.
It's to the point where you actually actively hate playing the first like
feel pretty
few
refreshed
dozen
after that
hours.
sleep.
But then when you get to the end, you go, I see. This was totally worth it. Whereas
better not
I'd
all
be
be
playing
for
Rebirth,
nothing?
I was like, dude, I love
Somehow
this,
I
this
doubt
quirky
this is a
shit,
wasted trip.
quirky J
Really?
moment. I love this, I love this.
Whatever
By the
you
time
say,
it
I
finished,
guess.
I'm like,
Let's follow.
really? All this build-up was for this terrible execution. Japan needs to fix up, man. I keep saying this, but they need to fix up. They're still stuck in like the 90s. They're still stuck in the 90s era, man. Cinder's gonna be 50, overweight, diabetic, hasn't seen dick in years, in hospital, but I've just, oh, come on.
If you need help with
That's
anything,
cruel.
just let me know.
Dude, none of us know the way we're gonna go out, man. Just because I feel like, just because you have the will to refuse, I refuse to go out this way. We think we have control over it. Nobody has that power, man. They have some power over it, but you never. Sometimes there are things in life you just don't have control over. But I hope for Sin, they don't work out like that. Sin got his fantasy novel still to come. Who knows? Who knows?
I'll see you again tomorrow.
He might become the next J.K. Rowling.
All right, guys. Ready to go?
Tell you what, I admire your stubbornness. If you pay all of my expenses this trip and back, I'll go with you. Yeah, do it, man. That will finally be the validation that you need to literally just go ham on all the internet.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
Goddamn.
What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, I'm pretty damn stubborn, you know that? Ready and ready. I can carve through arms over. First strike.
You're finished.
I'll be leading this one.
Here I come.
Aw, two-shot, come on.
Now, here I come.
Dance in the wind.
Storm.
Into the shadows.
Tiger Blade.
Let's
I'm on a
go.
roll now.
Here I come.
Eagle Dive.
You're finished.
Crescent move. Graviton field. I'm expert coming through.
Talon Hurricane.
You're mine. It's over. Burn it down. Here I come.
I'm ready.
Dragon Swarm.
I never miss.
Talon Hurricane.
Eagle Dive.
Dragon Swarm. Take this.
Healing circle. One more.
That's
Bullseye.
You're finished. Now you see what I can do. Here you go. Feel like me again.
Air thrust.
Dragon
Eagle
Swarm.
Dive. Watch this.
Mega ray. Annihilation.
Take
Eagle
this.
Dive.
You're finished.
Mega ray. They're not playing around. Glad you had your uses.
Tiger Blade. I'll show you how useful I can be.
Dragon Swarm.
Here.
Down in the wind. In here.
You're my... This one's all mine. Eat dirt.
Did you just heal me?
I need you, remember?
Right.
Dragon Swarm. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. You're mine.
Ready.
Dragon Swarm.
Field.
Dragon Swarm.
Eat this. Where are you going?
Talon Hurricane.
You're mine.
Eagle Dive. It's showtime. I'll smash you.
Raining Slap. Take this. Dragon Swarm.
Talon Hurricane.
Raining Slap.
Watch this. father.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
They're not playing around.
Flew away.
Piercing roar! Do not!
There you go. I feel like me.
Ignite. Dragon Swarm.
Piercing roar!
Here I come.
Time to stop!
Pieces. Attack time. You're mine. It's over.
Not in your dreams! If you're in the
Dragon Swarm. You're mine.
Yeah, in the groove.
Dragon Swarm. Take this. Storm. You're finished.
Tiger Blade!
Is this it?
Far enough!
Not my fighting. You'll pay for that.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Tank. Fucking tank.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I
Look
highly
like
doubt she
airport.
was trying to keep
Was
us from
most
harm.
dangerous airport.
Am I wrong?
I think guys looking for
Just who was it that led
epic
us out
death.
here? Answer me.
Guys just looking for a
Are you
glorious
serious?
and epic death somewhere. Nice.
Hold your horses.
Stay in Nepal.
I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm. For both Danans and Renans
And
alike.
Mohi will witness my death.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on
Nah,
the best
fam.
of terms.
I don't want to be witnessing people's deaths,
That's
man.
because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right?
But he has promised he'll come back to haunt
We
all
were
of
in the
us
guard together.
if he does die.
That is until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
If the supernatural
More
exists, then yes, I
lies.
will.
You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... is that...
Dude, they 16 just stole from Rise so liberally. It's not even fucking funny.
To be honest, your guess is as good as
It's
mine.
not even fucking funny, man.
I believe it's...
fucking hacks, Square Enix.
Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there.
Fucking hell.
They call it the Hollowing.
The Hollowing?
Simo, you there? Fuck Square Enix.
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me.
Yourself.
Dead.
What?
Just take someone you hate with you, Sint. You throw them into the volcano.
When were you going to...
A sinister
No
plot is
evidence, see
unfolding
that?
as
There'll
we
be
speak.
zero evidence
One Lord
if you throw
Dohalim
someone
is
into a
likely none
volcano.
the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard.
Slipped off Fuji.
But I'm hoping that's about to change.
What the
now you're
fuck?
here.
Which is all thanks
Alright,
to your
take care,
faithful
man.
feline
Happy New
servant.
Year, Sint.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying
That's a
colors.
very Kaiser answer. Love it.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert.
You ain't wrong.
With you lot
You ain't
along,
wrong.
it's the best
Kaiser.
chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danons here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Right.
Online right now. Let's see. Simul Sack. Okay. Remember,
Can't sleep.
right? Remember when Trip fucked Paul in Enterprise?
And you?
Did I watch
woke up
Enterprise?
randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
The Paul was hot though, man.
My shoulder.
Hottest Vulcan.
You mean where Dohalim
Oh,
smacked
nice.
me? It feels a little off, but it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey,
Yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well.
Netflix admit that they have characters in their TV shows announce what they're gonna do in case people are looking at TikTok because of the short attention span of people who watch. But Japan's been doing that for fucking several decades now.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion.
What happens when Japan goes extinct?
I want to believe in her.
What will happen to that land?
Faith, huh?
Will it be forced to become more
Once
multicultural?
we make our move, I'll send
Would it be
Sarai
mixed?
to come fetch you again.
Become
Until then,
totally
stay
mixed
close and
race.
Try not to wander off too far.
They're gonna get desperate at some point. It's gonna be mixed. China will take over.
Guess we're waiting on word from
Yeah,
Miguel for
probably.
the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then.
They'll
Twiddling
make
my
them
thumbs
move.
isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are.
They'll make them move.
If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like
Or
the
South
rest of the
Korea.
city and play
I don't know if
nice
South
for once?
Korea. South Korea's got the oomph to take over Japan. North Korea, man. North Korea needs to take over Japan. That's the That's
I
the
know
way.
he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason
I want to
fight.
see new races emerge
Dohalim may have found a way
from
to
mixing.
build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside
I want to see
each
more
other in
Pakistani,
peace.
Japanese mixed race.
Yeah,
Just
I
a
guess
whole
that may
new
be
hybrid
true,
race.
but I'm still not sure about this.
I want to see more hybrid races.
I just can't bring
I
myself
can't
to
believe why
trust
people
Renan.
are so against
I really
mixing
don't
and
understand what's going
multiculturalism.
through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara,
Well, I'm getting bored of the usual
You said
races.
they were siblings, right?
Things
seem kind of awkward
Arab,
between
white, Jew.
I was an only
We need to
child,
have new
so I
hybrid
never had to
races.
deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
We needed actually
I mean,
the
I guess
the
not,
the Klingon chick from
Reality is that we don't know what's
Voyager was
true and what
mixed
isn't
race,
about
wasn't she?
Menacia yet.
She was half human, half Klingon.
Until we know that for sure,
We need hybrid
let's
races.
not pass judgment one
need
way
more
or
hybrid.
another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
This gets boring having the same old races, mate.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Hootle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here. Not that owls are any better.
Hmm?
Ah, ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Hootle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too. What about you, Shion?
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you! I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
All right. Right.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Oh, good. There you are.
You people again. You shouldn't be loitering around here. Don't force me to arrest you.
Think we've established you couldn't even if you wanted to.
What?
Law, quit it. We're not here to argue with you, Captain. We've got something to deliver to you. Here.
That's... That bracelet. Is that my brother's? Why are you giving this to me? I can't help but wonder what my brother is planning with all this.
I'm not sure. That said, I think he was being sincere about everything he told us back there. I've met a lot of good people fighting to liberate Dana. And I got the same feeling from Miguel that I did from all of them. I think we can trust him. I think you're a good person too. Otherwise you would report on us and the Gold Dust Cats, right?
What makes you think I won't?
Because Miguel trusts you. And that's enough for me to trust you too.
You're a pretty unusual guy, Alphen. Do you go around acting like that everywhere you liberate people?
What do you mean?
Sorry, forget it. It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll find out more about what Miguel's planning soon enough. All we can do now is wait and see what happens.
I guess so.
I guess we just wait for things to kick off.
Yeah. Looks like we'll be staying at the inn another night. I'm impressed. Just how well balanced this thing is.
Oh, it's Zare!
Hold on. She's got something tied to her collar.
Oh, she left.
It happens tomorrow. They want us to meet in that underground quarry.
Then we should prepare while we still can. We'll spend the night here at the inn again. Well, this is it.
Yeah. What angle is the Lord gonna take?
That depends on Migala. Let's hurry to the quarry.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Whew.
Next petition! Step forward!
My lord, please hear my humble request.
Who goes there? Halt! Is that Miguel? The traitor?
Guards! Don't let them get any closer! His Excellency's life is in grave danger! Kill them all at once!
Wait!
Stay back, Your Excellency! It's too dangerous!
Enough. He cannot harm me. Nor, I think, does he intend to do so. Isn't that right, Miguel?
Indeed it is, Lord Dohalim.
I have heard many a rumor about you, but I suppose we'll have more time for those later. You have made some rather interesting friends.
He has something he wishes to show you. We are here to make sure he does.
And what could that be?
Please, my lord, you needn't give these miscreants the time of day. I shall personally...
Silence, Kelzelik. I wish to speak with them. Please, you were saying.
It's what's in there, my lord. Have you ever walked all the way through the quarry, my liege? Right to the other side?
Now that you mention it, I don't believe I have. It's a Dahnan medical facility of some kind, is it not?
I think you need to see for yourself, my lord. All I ask is that you witness this before you pass judgment upon me.
Then witness it I shall. Kisara, this man is your brother, correct? I would like to ask that you personally escort me while in there.
I should warn you, what lies ahead is fraught with danger. You should all take care and stay on your guard as we proceed.
Danger? What could be so dangerous about it? It's a regular workplace, isn't it?
You'll see. Please, I ask only that you trust me.
Sounds like you all need to rethink your medical facilities around here. Hospitals are supposed to be safe.
Quite. Kisara, let's see what they have to show us, shall we?
As you wish, my lord.
Your strength is appreciated. With you, we can all breathe a little easier.
I didn't realize you held my strength in such high regard.
I meant what I said before. Anyone who tries to fight you will have a hard time of it. How long have you been wielding that enormous shield?
Ever since my first job as a guardsman. Our duty was to stop any attack dead in its tracks, then take all that momentum and turn it right around to smash the attacker.
But why bother blocking in the first place? Wouldn't it be better to just dodge the attack and hit back immediately?
Try doing that when you've got someone standing behind you that you need to protect. This shield is a symbol of our conviction as guardsmen. Every time we successfully block an attack, our fighting spirit only grows stronger.
So what you're saying is that, unlike Law, you can actually take a hit.
I'm right here!
This area right here is where the real Heart of Darkness used to lie in Menancia. It wasn't unusual for the holes we dug in this earth to become our graves, and for the stones we mined to serve as our tombstones.
That's right. I can remember it so clearly. I remember how the adults used to describe this place. Like it was setting foot in the gaping maw of a monster. But anyway, that's all history now.
It is. All the bloodstains on the rocks, the still air, the constant stench of death. We're very lucky that it's all in the distant past. The smell of sweat and debris still hangs in the air. But at least now the Dahnans of Menancia can live with joy in their hearts. And it's you that we have to thank for this, Lord Dohalim. We would never have come so far if it wasn't for you.
Miguel, why bring all of this up now? What exactly is the point?
I just wanted to remind us. I think it's important that we remember how precious the rights we enjoy under his lordship's grace truly are.
But I still don't get why...
You'll understand soon enough. For now, I simply want you to keep what I've said in mind as we continue our journey.
It's teeming with Zeugles. Are they kept here as some kind of deterrent?
Not that I know of. This is where the spirit vessel is housed, so it's no place for beasts. What's going on? Where are all the laborers?
You're the only one who doesn't seem in the least bit surprised. Perhaps you'd care to enlighten us?
All in due course, my lord. But first, just a little bit further. Once we reach our destination, everything will become clear soon enough.
Fine. As you wish.
I noticed your shield just appears out of nowhere whenever you need to use it, just like Shion and her gun.
Does it use the same Renin transferal technology too? Don't you need astral energy in order to use that?
You do. Obviously, I can't cast arts myself, but I'm equipped with a device that has the necessary energy charged into it. As long as I'm using the device, I can call forth my shield whenever I like.
Equipment charged with astral energy isn't all that rare.
So basically, there's nothing special about Renin technology that prevents Dahnans from using it?
No. But as you might expect, normally they'd never be given any of it in the first place.
It's not as if just anybody gets to have it here. You need to earn Lord Dohalim's trust before you're allowed access to it.
What makes you so sure he's not bribing you?
Rinwell.
I'm just being honest. It's not normal.
I can understand why you'd be skeptical. However, Elda Menancia truly has transformed and evolved from the sort of realm it once was.
Yes, she's right. And that's exactly why I...
Miguel?
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll explain more once we arrive at our destination.
Wow.
If you're being charged, give me a shout.
Right. Thanks for the help.
This one's mine.
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Ready to go.
Go for the weak point.
Far enough. Flaming meteor. I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Tiger blade. I can handle it.
Here I come.
This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Far enough. On guard. Tiger blade.
Megasonic thrust.
Leave the charge to me. Flaming meteor.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
Leave the charges to me. Tiger blade.
Seal. Take it.
Rising light.
This one.
Ready to go. Flaming meteor.
Sword Lane Alpha.
Good shot. Nothing gets by me. Flaming meteor.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Mega ray.
This one's mine. Tiger blade.
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Gravitas field. Law. Get toasty.
Bird strike.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
All right.
I didn't know you could use arts like that.
Yeah, but still, what?
That's far enough! This one's mine! Lightning meteor! Seal! I'll be basically made of cute and stuff, but they're big! Going in!
Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Ready and rare. Here I come.
How about this? Whoa, snake wing! Going in!
Rising pistol.
Lightning meteor!
Not today.
Far enough! Do it! Elfin!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclops!
I need to be stronger.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
We got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
It's over!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Molitor! Going in!
Here I come. Be still.
Make it rain! This one's mine!
It's over.
Into the shadows!
Tiger
Blade!
Lightning strike.
Get toasty!
Bird strike.
I feel sprightlier than before.
This is...
How long have they been mining this place out?
Since before I was born. Or so they tell me. Probably for decades.
That long? I'm impressed the place has never caved in during all that time.
a really bad feeling about this.
It's over!
In here!
You're mine! It's over! Dragon Force!
In
Be
here!
careful, everyone. This one isn't normal.
In here! Ridwell, astral energy! Full throttle!
Make it rain! This one's mine!
It's over!
Tiger Blade!
Be still!
Do it! Going deep now!
That's it!
More for the stop!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
This place is a lot more complicated than I expected. Is this the right way?
Yeah. You'll find some metal scaffold.
Get lost!
Take this! Dazzle!
It's over! My astral energy!
You're finished!
Feel!
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
One more!
An astral blast?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
This one's mine!
Take this!
Air thrust!
It's over!
My astral energy!
Do it! Let's go!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Are you on alert for your brother? You needn't worry so much. He's not the type of man to act rashly.
Right.
I have a bad feeling about this.
It's over! Flaming thrust! You're on!
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Go for the weak point!
Time to let it rip.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Over! Got it! I'll leave it to you!
This one's mine.
Here I come!
By me.
You're on!
Tiger
No
Blade.
escape!
Healing circle!
You're mine!
You're finished! Not on my watch!
Dazzle!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
It's
In here!
over!
Will this help?
You're
More
on!
for the stockpile!
You're mine!
Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Happy New Year, Jill.
This one's mine!
Happy New Year, Jill.
I can feel my power growing.
We'll do Rivals tomorrow. We'll do Rivals tomorrow, Jill. I'm about to end. Okay. I guess it's New Year for you in 3 hours. Wait, no, 5 hours. So at least another 5 hours till it's New Year for you. But in case I don't see you. I hate to admit, Marvel Rivals is all I'm willing to stream at this time given commitments to my current. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, look, it's the one time we actually managed to get a bunch of people together to play the same game. So it's all good.
Don't get careless.
You're mine!
Don't tell me!
Be still! You're on!
Far enough. In here. This one's mine.
No escape! Ignite!
Target play.
Start up! Aim for the weak spot! Strike!
On guard. This one's mine.
Start up!
Take this.
Take it!
Target play.
You're on! It's over!
On guard.
You're mine!
I'll be saving this one. Does it?
You're finished!
Fantastic.
Lightning thrust!
Now my clothes are ruined.
Start up!
Magic is down.
Take this!
Healing circle. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike. Photon dance in the wind. Here's a healing arm. Breathe now.
You're finished!
It's weakened.
This ends now! I'm not done!
Down. You're on.
Start up! Eat dirt!
What a
I know you are! We did it! Not a chance!
Dance in the wind.
Take this!
Let's shot.
Lightning thrust!
Now.
Start up!
Into the shadows.
Here I come! It's over!
Let's shot.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Alright, I'm heading off. But yeah, tomorrow we'll do Rivals. Take care, Gio. Do you like it, Gio? That's the question.
Go no further.
Do you like it, Gio? That's the question.
Lightning thrust! You're on! Lightning slash!
I dig it.
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Here I come!
Make it rain. Look sharp.
Take this!
Take this.
You're finished!
Tiger blade.
Take this! It's on!
It's optional. It's optional. It's like the crown on top of it's like the crown on top of my guy's head. It's all optional. I changed them out. Deluxe edition comes with all the DLC outfits. So.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
I see. Gio's judging me right now. Gio's judging me right now. Persona 5 has a similar gimmick, yeah, it does. Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Don't tell me!
You picked the wrong fight! I'm not done! Aim for the weak spot! It's over! You're mine! Take this! You're finished! Here I come! You're mine! You're mine! You're finished! We did it! Try harder! It's too much! Here I come! Take this!
You have to hold on. Here's the flame of fury. Going in. Tiger blade.
Take this! Lightning thrust!
I don't feel anything.
You're finished! You're on! Raining slash! You're mine!
Water snake blade. Mega blade.
Here I come!
Tiger blade.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
equipment should come in handy.
Alright, I'm gonna head off. But yeah, thank you, Gio, for dropping by to say hi. Tomorrow, Marvel Rivals again. Vector, Ryan, Rick should be free, so we'll jump on. I'll let you know. Peace out, man. Take care.